Hi, welcome back to this video series. We're talking about Centrify Infrastructure Services and the Privilege Service components. And as you know, Privilege Service was originally created as a SaaS application, but due to popular demand, there's also another way that organizations can host their own version of Centrify Privilege Service on-premise. And this, we're talking about high availability and how it uses the Windows Failover clustering capability built into Windows. And we have a two-node cluster. In the previous video, I showed you an administrative a failover in which we actually retire a system for perhaps a service pack or an upgrade. This was the active node, and it failed over to actually member 4 over here. Another example of what we can do is we need to prove that we can do a backup while the system is actually working. For example, I can, for example, initiate an SSH session, and let's go ahead and do that. And I'm going to be using an SSH session here while the system is working, but I'm going to go to the actual node that will be node 3 that is called member 4, and just to verify here. So if I do an about member 4, so I'm going to go to that system. It's my member 4 here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a backup, and ultimately I'll continue to use the platform, and that will prove high availability while the database is being backed up. So I actually did not create that folder, so this is good. So I probably should create the folder. So let's go ahead and create a folder under backups, and let's call it demo. Right now we could try again. So let's go ahead and clear the screen first, and we're going to do this backup. So the backup is going on. I'm going to go back to a different system, and I'm going to continue doing my SSH actions here. For example, if I need to proctor what's going on, I could go to the infrastructure dashboard, and I can just, for example, do a watch. So anything that's happening in that PuTTY session, I can take a look at it, right, in real time. So this is while the backup is going on. And for example, let's just say, and let's not do this, maybe I want to terminate this too, right? My backup has been going on. This is a small environment, probably the backup is already completed. But if I go back here, this verifies that I have a backup of my configuration while I was using the system. So we have actually proven that. And in the next video, we're going to see what is the approach for upgrading the system.